that is Austin and Erick. Perfect. Alright, folks, I believe we have a 4-H color guard ready to put on a little performance here for you. Ladies and gentlemen, if you would please rise and remove cover for the playing of our national anthem. At our show, she rides the English Western and contesting. Please make welcome Miss Bailey Abbott. Normally, we would have 2 4-H bikes up there. Unfortunately, we had a pony come up late tonight. We all know how that goes. So, I would also like to introduce you Mr. Shane Hammond riding his backup pony, Whiskey. Shane is also homeschooling at the beginning of 6th grade this fall. He also rides in our Western classes and contesting. Make Shane welcome, please. Carrying our Indiana flag is Miss Ashley Slayton. She is riding her hair low. Ashley is the secretary of our 4-H club and she's a 4-year member. She will be in the 7th grade next year at Clinton Prairie Junior High. She rides Western, weighted saddle seat, and sheep contests. Please make Ashley welcome. And last but most certainly not least, carrying our American flag is Miss Hannah Lawler riding Dixie. Hannah is a 10-year member this year, and she's also the president of our 4-H club. She just graduated from Winston High School. She participates in Western and English events, and she contests really well. We will be contesting again at 4 o'clock Monday evening, or Saturday evening. Sorry, 4 o'clock Saturday. If you'd like to come back and watch these kids ride again, that would be great. Thank you so much for all of that, and I'm going to turn it over to Corey and the rest of the promotion.
At the full floor for the Tom Hubbard team. Good job, Tyler, at the full pull.
Here, Tommy, put the chain down.
This is the Renee Sims team, driven by her husband, Zach. This is Raj and Jed. And that's a full pull.
Yeah!
For those of you that don't know, Henry had a new team and new pants last year, and he lost his pants out on the pulling field.
Whoa, whoa, whoa! Whoa! Whoa!
I might mention this is a family sport. This is Tom's son Tommy driving the horses away, and you're in Austin. This is the first year on the circuit for these two boys.
Good job, brother.
Okay, we're ready for Zach Sims.
Oh.
Thank you, Zach, and that we have to have a ballpark amount. We're ready now for the Rich Montgomery team. Number 1.
Whoa, whoa, whoa. Whoa, whoa.
7 foot 4 inches. He's unhooking. He can come back at the end of the round for a second. Okay, we're excited that you're all here, but we need one driver.
Get up, 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 get up.
Inches. He passed his second and come back at the end of the round for his third.
Plenty of stuff. And you know why?
We're ready now for Rich Montgomery.
That was perfect. It was perfect. No, I'm good. Hey, it's a pleasure doing business with you, sir. Whoa, 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 whoa! Whoa!
3 feet 4 inches. Rich is unhooked from the sled and come back later for
Then we'll take those teams and we'll start with the lightest team and we'll rank them by their weights. Then we'll handicap them by the difference in their weight. And when we say overweight, what that really means is each team will pull the same amount over and above their weight. So if a team of horses weighs 4,000 pounds and the load is 1,000, they'll pull 5,000. The next team comes in, weighs 4,500. They'll pull 1,000 pounds over their weight, so they'll pull 5,500. And so on and so on. And we'll make up the differences a lot of the time. And I'll tell you what's going on as we do it. Is an old-time sport. It's an agricultural sport. It started in the fields and the logwoods of the country. It started out east. And as the country grew and moved west, the horses that are pulling today are mostly Belgian horses. But tonight you'll get to see a really nice team of Percherons. I was going to tell you, as this sport developed throughout time, you would think that as they quit using horses so much on the farm, at least on the traditional farm, one would think that the sport would have died out. And it could have died out right after World War II, when so many of our draft horses, the genetics, went to the slaughterhouses for dog food. And it was, some of you folks might be old enough to remember that. I don't remember it, but I do know it was, it broke a lot of people's hearts, but that's the way it was. Had had it not been for the Amish and their way of life, stepping up and buying the good genetics, the breeding stock, no telling what we would have had today. But the Amish community has kept horse farming alive. They've kept agriculture. They're still heavily involved in agriculture, and they still do it with horses. I was at the Horse Progress Days about 2 weeks ago out in Houghton, Indiana. That day, and Horse Progress Days, in case you've never been to one, it's like a farm progress show, only with horses. There was probably 30,000 people there on Friday the 3rd, and I was told that on the 4th the crowd was even bigger. But they demonstrated all the farm machinery, the lakes farm machinery that can be used with horses. So the reason I tell you all of this is because the horse has been such an important animal in the development and growth of this country. They're such a magnificent animal. The draft animals are so magnificent. They're just a pleasure to be around. And so that's why we do this sport, and we want to keep it alive. We appreciate everybody that's involved in it. We really appreciate all you folks that come and watch and enjoy it. I wanted to tell you also that some of the rules. Horse pulling, like I said, started many years ago, but sometime in the early 20s, the universities got involved in it, the land-grant universities. They used horse pulling as a way of doing research to determine how many horses they needed to use on the farm. And so the universities kind of developed the rules that go with horse pulling today. Particularly in the Midwest, where your land-grant colleges were involved, like Purdue, Michigan State, Ohio State, Illinois, Kentucky. We pull a load of 27 feet and 6 inches. That distance is scientifically determined to be the distance which a horse reaches its maximum output of horsepower. Well, that's a scientifically determined number, 27 feet and 6 inches. In order to pull that 27.5 feet, they must do it one continuous pull. They will have 3 attempts to do that. If they do, they qualify then for the next payload. And on it goes until the process of elimination, until, like you saw in the ponies, this team pulls the load twice. The ropes are laid down out there 15 feet apart. If a horse steps on the rope, that's disqualified for that attempt. You have 3 attempts to get the load across. Tonight, they will take the first and second, then they can unhook, take the third in the opposite direction as long as they're in bounds of the rope. I'll tell you about this as we go along. George Biddle from Kirkland, Indiana with Mike and Frank. This team weighed 3680. Not really. He was shooting a horse and broke his hand. George Biddle's team with Mike and Frank. Frank is the horse over there on you guys' side. He's on Brazil. And these folks are involved in the timber industry. AJ's been involved in the timber industry most of his life. His dad, I knew his dad. His dad was an excellent horseman. And AJ's had some winning horses over the years. And he's all. Buckwheat's the bay horse, Jim is the sorrel. Now Buckwheat is 1/4 Percheron, 3/4 Belgian. Jim is all Belgian. Again, Scott is from Perrysville, Indiana, and his team weighed in at 3,900 pounds. These are bad cats, as we say in the industry. Corey's been very competitive with this team of horses, particularly in the overweights. Tim and Tom. And then team number 5,
Do what?
After Corey gets past you, take a good look at Corey's teeth. They're a flat shod. They don't have any cleats on them like the rest of them do. Isn't that a beautiful pair of horses? You can give them some applause because they love to hear that. That's a beautiful team of Percheron horses. They are purebred Percherons. 820. 4820. Aren't they a beautiful pair of horses? Holding on 3,000 pounds. All the way. That's right. Excuse me. And that's full distance for
Go pick the 5-gallon bucket up. Oh, is it?
warm-up load for Scott Lerner from Perrysville, Indiana. Buckwheat and jam. Up next. And that's a full board for Corey Crafton from St. Paul, Indiana. And Corey hosts Big Bull the first Saturday after the State Fair Bull down in Greensburg at the Power from the Pass. 700 pounds on the sled. Horses weigh 4,400. They're on with Ben and Jake on 5,100 pounds. Isn't this a beautiful team? Off they go. 5,100 pounds, and that comes. Off they go on 5,100 pounds. Coming in next, we'll leave the load, 5,100. Nice job, Ron. Nice job for Thompson and Strain from. This is Scott Lerner from Perrysville, Indiana on 5,300 pounds. And he doesn't have any trouble with that load. Scott Lerner. I understand this team of horses, you can take them to the log groups, hang lines on their pave, direct them strictly for the voice. They're very well roped, they use them in the log groups. Beautiful team of Percherons. Tracy Thomas from Lanningsburg, Michigan. We're loaded, ready to go, Charlie, with 5,800 pounds. In Indiana, and I was actually president of the Horse and Pony Club, or the leader as it was, for about a year. My good friend Mrs. Phyllis Hoyer out here hooked me into that job. We had a lot of fun, learned a lot, and met a lot of people. Great bunch of kids. All right, here comes team number 6. This is Rich Montgomery on 6,200 pounds. This is Ben and Jake weighing in at 48.20. They had no. Nice job. Nice job for George Biddle on 6,200 pounds. Scott Humber. Nice job. 6,400 on the sled. That is a completed pull for Corey Crafton on 6,500 pounds, and we'll add 8 blocks. Mile day. There are a few leather sets left, and most of the harnesses out here tonight are made out of mile thing. Much lighter and much tougher. Atkins John looking on 6,900 pounds. Lanningsburg, Michigan. Nice job. Nice job, Erick. Weight in at 38.20. They are 1,100 pounds heavier than George Biddle's and Ron Strange's team. 7,300 pounds. No problem whatsoever for Rich Montgomery with Ben and Jake on 7,300 pounds. And that completes go around number 3. That was George's first attempt. How much did he get? 16-1. Yeah.
Go. Get on.
That's a big load for a little team of horses. See what he got here. This is a 16-1. Thank you so much, George, for bringing your horses here. 16-1 will be the distance that places George Biddle. Nice job. Isn't that a beautiful team of horses? Earlier it was done with the hitch horses who hauled freight in the cities. Traditionally, the horses, or farm horses, keep their tails long. Scott Lerner on 7,500. All the way for Scott Lerner. Nice job, Corey. 7,600 from Lanningsburg, Michigan. This is Hornwood way up around Bear Lake, Michigan. Oh, nice job. 7% right.
Just got the left, so it might be okay.
Rich Montgomery, Hartford City, Indiana. 8,400. All the way for Rich Montgomery on 8,400 pounds. All right, we had 6 teams starting for Thompson and Strange. Washington, Brazil, Indiana. AJ's from Brazil, Ron here's from Washington. Ron's from an area where they do a lot of farming with horses still. All the way for Thompson and Strain on 8,400 pounds. That team weighed in at 3,700 pounds. Indiana, 8,600 pounds. Buckwheat and Jim. Repeat 9 will play Scott. Scott, thanks so much for coming over. 21-9. Show those folks that shoe. Look at those big old cleats. They put a lot of pressure on them. They're held on there with nails, as you well know. When you start pulling 8,600 pounds, you put a lot of pressure. Sometimes they just don't know. Now he's going to be pulling kind of handicapped, but he does have a second attempt. You'll have to come back this way for his second attempt. Only 3 shoes on 1 horse. All the way for Charlie Big. We have 2 teams that have crossed this load. Want to tell you about these ponies real quick. Tom Humbert out there and his brother John were pulling ponies back in the 50s. But these ponies were used on the farm. They're still used on the farm today. A lot of the Amish use them for their gardens and also for pulling the kids to school and back. And other uses. So they're a very useful animal, kind of a utility animal. Again, we're going to pass the bucket. I don't know if they passed it yet or not. It goes to the Benson Spurs 4-H Club. If you can, we appreciate it. If you already have, we appreciate it. If you can't, that's fine too. Better hurry up with your boards, boys. Rich is chewing at the bit. You heard that old expression? They're chewing at the bit. They're ready to go. Hurry, Jill.
Whoa, 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 whoa.
20 feet even. 20 feet even for Rich. Got him a long distance. Got a lot of real estate, but it wasn't enough. How much we got there, Joe? 24. Because Corey Crafton's going to be knocking at the door. He's the next guy up. This is Tony and Shorty.
Whoa!
Five feet and 3 inches, Ron. 7'6" is the best. That'll bring yours load to 9,600 pounds. Excuse me, we need to add 6 blocks. We need to add 6 blocks for Corey Crafton. His team weighed in at 4,000. Corey will be on 9,800 pounds. 9,800. Nice job, Corey Captain. Tim and Kyle, how much they get? A lot of real estate. 23-6. 23 feet and 6 inches, and there, ladies and gentlemen, is your winner tonight. 23-6 on 9,800 pounds. Second place. Right right up in front of the crowd, Corey. Second place will go to Ron Strain and A.J. Thompson. Tony and Shorty with a distance of 7-6 on 9,500. Third place will go to Rich Montgomery with Ben and Jake. They had a distance